Get out your cameras. Get out your
I ain't never felt alive before. Caught up in my mind, I've been dying slow. Whoa. One day I just got to know why I'm here and why the fuck am I hiding for? Like, ooh, don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, you know how it goes. Voices in my head, yeah, they always do the most. I swear I know I don't got a home, and even if I did, I'd probably run away alone. I swear right now, nothing matters. I've been getting so high that it feel like we on Saturn. Fucking with these bitches, yeah, that's one hell of a pattern. And time is of the essence, I ain't in a moving backwards. I be shooting for these constellations, but the money talking like a conversation. When these bitches round me, I just want them naked. I spend every single day just contemplating what's right, what's wrong, my life, and this song. Can't die cause I'm too strong. Every now and then I wanna give up, but I just know I gotta keep my head up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, trying to find myself, but the world getting cold, my dear. I know that's just how it goes.
Get out your camera.
Hate me when I'm here, but probably miss me when I'm gone. I swear right now, man, the speed race, and I got my nightmares on replay 24/7. If they talking about me, I'ma let them.
Get out your cameras.
Maybe one day they gon' get the message, yeah. Ooh, don't let them get through to you. Stay true and you will find the reason you stay up at night. Like, whoa, I ain't never seen the world before. Caught up in my mind, I've been dying slow. One day I just got to know why I'm here and why the fuck am
Said she don't get crossfaded, but that's how I exist. Part of my intentions ain't always the best. I know I'm lost, baby, but that's how I exist. That's how I exist.
Thanks, Maverick.
Yeah, look. I need a life that's only mine, where I don't live inside my mind. I change up like the seasons when I'm thinking all the time. I don't know who I am, or even who I'm supposed to be. People in my ear telling me that I'm too cold to be. Now I'm working for my dream, I almost let it go. Cause of a girl who left me, she don't even know the pain that she caused. 2021, I told you all I was lost. And still today I'm lost, but at the end's the destination. Tell my mama that I made it, tell her that she raised the greatest artist, who nowadays is trying to move a fucking generation of kids who feel lost and nothing's ever changing. And they live inside their heads, anxiety rushing, they need mirrors to have a conversation with the person on the streets. And they swimming way too deep inside their thoughts, thinking to themselves that they say it, then it might cross a line. I do it for those kids who need a hand. Do it for those people who every day in a jam. Do it for every soul on the earth. 8 billion in this world, man, and
All of us hurting.
So I know that you've been
Hey y'all,
I'm here to tell you that you're worth it. Even on days you
Look in the mirror, don't see perfect.
I know what it's like, so just step through the curtain.
Ignoring other people's problems cause I got
I'm on shit.
I hit the pavement so hard these niggas couldn't get the road fixed. Big and tall, all they think about is old miss. Still put it on the line like a nose doing coke, bitch. Cool with everybody like I learned how to code switch. Play my cards right, this is spades, not goldfish. Don't need validation, I already know I'm dope, bitch. Planting seeds in the songs, praying that I grow rich. Pops told me don't be lazy. Mama told me watch out for these crazy ladies. Before my brother passed, he told me stay on track. You hold the light, you be shining, you don't know it. You been writing since a kid, you a poet, you a pope. We don't blow it, be great, go and show it. I know I left you without saying goodbye. And best believe I tried to stay around and be by your side. You weren't the reason that I'm not alive. I know it's hard to let me go, but you have to. You need to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we are all feeling good. I hope we are all feeling good, man. Today is July 1st, and we should be live here in one moment. Should be good now. Yep, July 1st, baby. Here we go. We're going to be watching NXT today, ladies and gentlemen. I can imagine that's why you guys are all here in the first place. I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. Chester, what's going on? Just what's going on? Phil, my boy. Sharon, how are you? I hope you guys are ready to watch a little WWE NXT, because I know I am whenever it decides to load. What's going on, Pee-wee?
Forever.
Looks like we got some movement here. Loud and clear. That's all that matters to me, brother.
It's time to put family business to bed.
Yeah.
Tony D'Angelo versus Stax Lorenzo for the held-up NXT Heritage Cup. You're giving me an opportunity to become a two-time Heritage Cup champion. Now I get to see the
BA, thank you for the follow.
and make it mine.
Referee's distracted, and in comes Luca Crucifino. And stay gold Channing Stax Lorenzo. We have a brand new Heritage Cup champion. Tony D'Angelo.
That's a good question. It's a good question, Phil.
Ricky.
Who would be a good tag team? I can't even think of one off the top of my head.
Video didn't work here tonight. It was a trap. All ego spoiling Saints return.
Ethan, I'm sick of this. You and Ricky are actually required to be in my office next week.
Uh-oh.
Because you're both the problem and you're gonna settle it.
And now Evans trying to put down Tavion. Perfect. He got it. And Javon Evans victorious. And whoa! Jasper Troy just flattened the young OG. Jasper.
I mean, that would be the most rational idea, Phil. And then you can cause some problems between those two in that match.
Put some freaking respect on my name. Trick retains. I'm the greatest TNA champion of all.
Yo, what's going on, Trevo?
Joe Hendry just appeared.
I hope you're doing well, brother.
Very comfortable showing up in TNA whenever he wants. So I thought, why not return the favor and I'll show up in NXT whenever I want.
Hendry obsessed with bringing the world title back to TNA.
Yup.
Izzy Dame, Jada Parker, Lashley.
You could do Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley.
Fatal four-way. One of these four women will advance to Evolution and challenge JC Jane for the NXT Women's Championship. There's Tatum Paxley on the outside. Soul and Zion, they're carrying Tatum away. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wow. Torture rack. Wow. And Jordan Grace has done it.
Evolution in Atlanta, I'll finally become the NXT Women's Champion.
Yup. It's time. I mean,
Well, the fireworks
$1 million from now.
Welcome
I don't remember you. Remember you. Starting off with Trick.
And what a way to kick off NXT.
Look that Trick. What?
Look at that man.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Uh-huh. What's going on, Nats fan?
The boy's looking good. Come on, man. Stand up. Stand up. This is the TNA Gran Campeón.
El Campeón.
That man, Trick Williams. Oh, yes, man. Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
Hey.
Still going, huh?
That's right.
Well, I got good news for you.
How was that going for you, Nats fan? Hey.
Keep his headset off all night. In dereliction of duty, we just got started, but the announce table is about to become Trick NA.
That's right.
We got Wesley and Joe Hendry kicking off the show.
You better take a breath. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir. I'm in a dancing mood today.
Introducing first, representing the High Rise, weighing in at 178 pounds, Wesley. Well, as the TNA World Champion gets settled in, Graves, how big of a match is this for someone like Wesley?
Yeah.
By someone like Wesley, you mean somebody who feels perpetually overlooked and underrated. This could be a game-changing, career-altering opportunity for Wesley, who fully understands the assignment tonight. Wesley knows full well what is at his fingertips tonight. It was Wesley who told you, Trick Williams, he will take care of his opponent tonight.
Show us how you do it on the west side, dog.
Trick, I gotta ask, I know there's a lot of history between you and Wesley. It seems like it's all water under the bridge. You all on the same page now?
Man, you gotta let that go, Corey.
All right.
A long time ago.
I've been accused of hanging onto a grudge once in a while.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at
And I believe in Joe Hendry.
This a damn shame.
Listen to this place. Everyone on their feet. For 1/3 of the main event at TNA Slammiversary.
Wave your hands from side to side and say.
And as we get ready for this, and I see Trick snarling, Graves, is Hendry's aggressive nature due to things that have been said to him or about
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I don't know that
Joe Hendry.
by nature. I think there's somewhere deep down inside that Hendry does his best to contain. But what Hendry needs to do tonight and going forward is let that wild side out. Let's not forget that wild side started to come out when he attacked you, Trick Williams. He attacked you last week.
Hold on 1 second, Vic. Corey, why is you waving your hand?
I was stretching. I got a cramp. I
Well, you need to
apologize.
fix that.
It's
Hey.
a misunderstanding. Trick, he was waving. He was waving.
We believe.
Hey, Corey, did you just call Joe Hendry a little soft? Did I hear that?
No, that must have been a producer in your head.
Okay, I was just saying.
Well, as we get ready to settle in here, Trick, how are you preparing for the matchup coming up, TNA Slammiversary, July 20th? Yourself, Joe Hendry, Mike Santana for the TNA World title. You do not need to be factored in the decision to lose the TNA World title.
I'm gonna be real, Vic. What are they doing? I beat Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I beat Mike Santana. They need to prepare. Facts. I'm the man here.
Is there
What-
any difference
what's the problem, Nats fan?
preparation knowing you're going to step across enemy lines? You're going into TNA.
Do I love going to the movie theaters? I think everybody does.
I've been doing this a long time, man. I've been doing this for 2 years. You need to put some respect on my name.
Needs to put some respect on my name.
With Corey there. Booker, though, I do want to ask you, if you were a TNA wrestler, what would you be saying to Joe Hendry?
What would I be saying? You dropped the damn ball. You let the locker room down. You let everybody in TNA down. That's what I would
Hey, Ian, thank you for liking the live.
What would you be saying if you was in the damn locker room? If this guy just walked away and just let everybody, what would you be saying?
I'd probably just be happy to be there.
Just happy to be there, baby.
Just that right there alone.
Well, it's not as if Henry hasn't tried. Mike Santana lost to first class. We saw what happened to Elijah. And Trick, do you care to comment on Hendry's attack to you last week?
Look, man, he a sucker. He a sucker. I mean, what's
he a sucker?
Hit a man when he ain't watching. Behind his back. Man, if you really like that, announce yourself. He always popping up and appearing places. How about he announce himself and beat somebody up like a
right.
In other words, he needs to tag you if he gonna speak up on you, right? You know what I'm saying? Tag you in. I feel you, dog. Let's talk about it.
Right now, Joe Hendry.
I love Booker T, man.
Muscle Wesley. Lee, though, trying his best to counter the strength and doing it with his athleticism. What a way to kick off NXT. It's holiday week. And big kick.
Beautiful there, bro.
And charging right back in comes Wesley. And Graves hasn't.
There goes Joe.
Someone that has stood out to you over his time here in NXT.
No doubt about it. None more so than in this moment. Drop kicking Hendry into our announce desk. Listen, Wesley has been on the record multiple times about how hungry he is, about how he wants to be in the main event. He wants to be the conversation in NXT.
Show him how you do on the west side, dog. Show him how you do on the west side.
Oh my God!
The south side, the north side. His ass ain't going to the west side.
Oh no.
Back on NXT, Joe Hendry.
How the hell did they just go from out there into the ring in a matter of 2.1 seconds? What the hell?
On July 20th, as Hendry took his
Oh, my boy Cell in the TikTok chat. What up, baby?
thanks to Tyson and Tyreek, who are on the outside dressed for success.
It wasn't as though Hendry just opted to take his eye off the ball, Vic. Joe realized that Tyson and Tyreek were creeping up on him. Joe's basically 1 against 3 right now.
Wesley just appeared, didn't he? He just appeared.
Oh, he certainly did. and Trick, you have ruffled some feathers here in NXT, right, wrong, or indifferent. We've seen how some people have looked at you. In your opinion, how has the TNA locker room embraced you as their champion?
I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to make money. If you don't
Oh, okay, CM Punk. Let's call him. Jeez.
Some athleticism covering a near ball.
a question like that, you know the rule. Checks and championships, man. That's what Trick is all about.
Checks and championships.
Green, dollar B.
Well, let's take another look at what was potentially a huge problem for Joe Hendry. Beautiful athleticism by Wesley, but not enough to finish the job just yet. Yeah, Trick, you gotta like what you're seeing right now.
Man, I love that, man. That's just what we talked about. Take care of business, West Side.
Take care of business, West Side.
With NXT champion Oba Femi a few weeks back, Trick Oba will have his eyes on Jasper Troy. Inamura tonight, winner will head to the Great American Bash in Atlanta, but a big pump kick from Wesley.
Yeah, Buddy Rogers was always the original nature boy.
The jaw around we go. Look at this. Wesley
Joe caught his ass.
But Hendry put on the brakes.
Certainly did. Bang! Suplex answering right back.
Beautiful there by Joe Hendry. Textbook, baby.
Trick, is there any concern on your side that maybe the next time you step in the ring against the Joe Hendry, it'll be a different competitor, a more hungry Hendry than before?
Yeah, look, if I did it once, I'm going to do it again. He ain't the only one training. I'm working out every single day. I'm in the gym.
Well, pivotal point of this matchup, Wesley.
They're cheering for Wes.
Last week, he would take care of Joe Hendry here tonight. But Hendry firing back, trying to keep that momentum going. Big clothesline. And Joe Hendry,
Yeah, Ibushi and Okada is going to be fire.
Wow.
Look at all these sheep in the crowd.
Oh, shout out to my boy Sale for all the gifts. That's my dog.
He's about 10 pounds lying right now. No championship around his waist. Am I right? Am I right? I hear you, I hear you,
Looking for the standing ovation. Hoisting up Lee. Able to counter for a moment. Answers back with the right of his own.
Oh, Sale out here sending all the gifts. 17 roses? What a dog. What a damn dog. That's my brother. Joe, oh, snap. One, two. Oh, got his foot on the rope. Oh, no!
Beautiful awareness there by Wesley.
Beautiful awareness. What the hell are you watching? You got trifocals. You didn't see that?
He got back off of ump, man. He got back off of ump.
Wait a minute. Tyson Tyreek might be getting a little too close to the action.
Oh, Mike Santana! Mike is there! What?
Santana evening the odds. Swing and a miss by Wesley.
Oh, yeah, Wes up out of there. Jeez, oh, Pete's got him. 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry. Packhouse, get him out of there. Get out of there. All right, here we go. This is where the good stuff's about to happen. We got Mike, Joe, and Trick. Obviously, that is the Slammiversary main event. Those three in a triple threat. Yeah.
Trick Williams, you better be ready because you got two hungry stars gunning for you.
Oh, that's a shot.
Williams staring at the two men that are looking to put an end to Trick.
Yep, we got to do what we got to do. All right, that was good stuff.
I don't know why you guys did that. I mean, I'm only trying to do good things, and I don't get it. Was I doing something bad?
We were just trying to keep you from doing something that you would regret, which is what good friends do. Because for the 100th time, you need to keep an eye on her. Izzy is not your friend.
What the
hell was that?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Why did you two get involved in my match when Tatum was trying to help me?
What are you talking about?
Tatum, look, I know you didn't mean to cost me the match, and I know your intentions were pure, and just please believe that I know you did not.
She in a
try to
cult
put
for
me
sure.
away. And I may have lost the match, but I feel like I won your friendship. I mean, at least I hope I did.
You know what? I'm sick of this. Tatum, if you want to fall for her act, then go right ahead.
Clearly, Zaruka is already a team. And I don't know about you, but I feel like we'd make a great one, too.
Oh, see, I said that in my live chat earlier. Tatum and Izzy. That would be a good option for those women's tags titles at Evolution.
Tried to help Tatum, but she didn't want to listen. Tag team action still to come here tonight. And the question has been, can you trust this man? That is what Tony D needs to answer. We will hear from Luca Crucifino next.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom. It's all about the family.
And here comes a man who has some explaining to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luca
Crucifino.
Booker, can you trust this man? Honestly, can you trust
He said, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And I damn sure don't trust you.
Untrustworthy. I can say that.
I think this guy's a
Oh, shout out to Cell, man. All the roses, bro.
ambulance is not here in NXT.
What a damn guy.
Tony D'Angelo has been questioning my loyalty since Stand and Deliver. And after last week, I want to put this to bed. I want to put this to rest. So, Tony, please come out here.
You heard the guy in the crowd?
Mighty bold move.
Whoa, everybody, look at this. My consigliere is calling me out here. Huh. How the tables have turned, Luca. Tony, you seem to think that everyone's against you.
Oh, no, you're right. You're not out to get me. At least that's not what the last month has said. See, last week, you screwed me in my Heritage Cup match and served it on a platter for Stacks.
And then you punched me in the face.
Listen, as I recall correctly, you're the one who hit me in the face first.
Oh.
Tony, I gave you the respect to listen to you. Now you're going to listen to me. You want to talk about loyalty? Fine. Let's talk about loyalty.
Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Leaving college with 1 year of eligibility at Duquesne University for a family because you asked me to.
Getting personal.
Loyalty is me turning down job offers from top law firms in the country without hesitation for a job that I've wanted since I was a child. I've turned down and given up everything that I've done up to this point for a chance, Tony, for a chance to be in the WWE. And you know, without a doubt, that I have never done a damn thing to doubt you, Tony. Never. And you know what that is?
Loyalty.
That's loyalty.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh!
Luca, I gotta say, I wouldn't be standing here, your Heritage Cup champion, if it wasn't for you. So thank you, man.
Luca, listen to me. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This stuff right here.
Hey, Luca,
Stacks, shut the hell up!
Oh.
You're not part of this family. This is between me and Tony.
Oh.
Yeah, Stacks. This is between me and my
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you next. Yeah. Oh, Luca.
My loyalty lies with Luca Crucifino.
That's right.
Talk about a turn of events. Guys, we're left with more questions than answers.
I'm so confused, but okay.
Obafemi, later tonight, we see Yoshiki Inamura battle Jasper Troy for the opportunity to challenge you at the Great American Bash for your NXT Championship. So do you have any predictions or preference on who you face?
Well, I can see why the WWE Universe has warmed up to Yoshiki Inamura in such a short amount of time. I just want to see if he has the grit and the tenacity to get past Jasper Troy, because Jasper is very hungry. And you might think that as a champion, I just want to see them destroy each other so that the challenge can be easy at the Great American Bash. But no, that's not it. I want to see.
Oba.
Yeah.
Tonight, I show you grit. I show you tenacity. I'm hungry for the biggest test.
Josh, why don't you tell your boy to be ready? Because amidst all the chaos here on NXT, championships changing hands, there's one constant, and that is Obafemi. Remind yourself, I am not the hunted, I am the hunter. And the bigger name I put down, the more prestigious my reign becomes. So, I'll be seeing the winner very soon.
You won't be waiting long. See you at the bash.
Inamura. Hey, Sel, I appreciate you, brother. We working here, man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at
Yeah, I can understand that, Nats fan.
This man did a lot of talking last week to his opponent here tonight. The question is, can Lexis King
Miles Bourne versus Lexis King.
goes one-on-one with Miles Bourne next.
Dude, just thank you for asking. My day's, it's okay.
And there is Lexis
It is definitely okay. Tired, but hey, working here, man. All right, hold on one second, y'all. I'm still here. But no, Just, I appreciate you asking, man, big time. No, Tyra has just kind of been chilling.
Bourne certainly not alone.
tonight has the Florida Gators here with him. But Graves, these two, they're different kinds of lone wolves, wouldn't you say? And I'm asking you that because Lexis King last week said there was a lot of similarities. They had a lone wolf mentality. Some would say these are two.
Went surfing. Where do you live, Nats fan?
Lexis King doesn't exactly have both oars in the water. What I'm curious to see tonight is what Miles Bourne truly is capable of going forward since freeing himself of no quarter catch crew. We've seen flashes of greatness from Miles Bourne, but can he sustain it? This is a big test for Bourne.
No, and Booker, I'll come to you with the same thing. I mean, you've been a big fan of Lexis King. Do you see any similarities to what King was saying 1 week ago?
No, I really can't say, but I can say this. Cameraman, zoom in on the abs, man. Lexis King, the star of all television, is looking good.
I don't think anybody wants
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man.
King, though, has always been alone, possibly because nobody wants to be around Lexis King.
Well, Lexis King, you got to give this guy a lot of credit. I mean, former Heritage Cup champion.
Oh. Hey.
Right now, he's holding his own against Miles Bourne. Somebody that's looking to step out.
Nice.
Oh my God.
You teach that at your school?
Oh, Virginia Beach? Okay, that makes sense.
The classic Booker T strategy.
This matchup continuing. Graves, did you see Byron Saxon sneaking around here all day today trying to get a football signed by the Florida Gators?
The less we have to say about Byron Saxon, the better. Here's a Gator roll being executed.
I don't like that.
Miles Bourne, you should add this to your repertoire, Book.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. My thing is, Miles Bourne, this guy got a lot of talent.
Florida Gators.
It was a mistake stepping away from NQCC.
Robin! Oh my goodness, Robin is here. He has made it, everybody.
I'll let you defend that later on social media. Oh, and right now, big
What's good, brother? How are you?
from Bourne and answering back with a drop
You see
kick.
that? You see that?
Very impressive athleticism.
You're damn right.
Lexis King. What did you call him, Book? The star of all
Star of
television?
all television, man. I'm talking about all over the world. This guy, look at the jawline. Look at the jawline. This guy, you can tell he's been
My favorite ref is the ref of this match.
working over Miles Bourne.
I see the jawline. I also see the paint on his face, too. Is now looking for maybe a super.
So right now we're seeing Miles Bourne and Lexis King.
Floating right over into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Miles Bourne.
The quick rundown of this story
All right, well, let me take this to
is that it's about the Florida Gators.
Is Lexis King in position to be given someone like the University?
That's all that matters, brother. As long as you're doing good and feeling good, man.
Advice?
Look, a guy that went to the point that this guy had winning the Heritage Cup championship, and right now that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yes, I would be taking advice from him. Yes, I would.
King charging in.
Oh my goodness.
Certainly, though, Graves is a different.
Here we go.
side of Lexis King.
That was a beautiful drop kick.
I'm trying, but neither of you are answering my questions because you're over talking to him. He's sitting over here trying to answer. You love the guy. We know.
I got this. Let's take another look at the tremendous athleticism.
No, I don't think I'll do Maple Leaf Pro.
Television. Lexis King. How am I doing, Book?
Not you
know
two.
what? I add to that. Precision tactician. That's what he is right now. Because he's right now.
Say that 5 times in a row. Lexis King. Oh, he just went up top. And
No, but I think I'm definitely going to try start doing some WWE 2K content. I think tomorrow I'm going to buy an Xbox. That way I can do some WWE stuff for you guys, some 2K.
I'm mostly impressed by the fact Lexis King trims his facial hair with an Etch-a-Sketch, but we'll get to that later.
And now Bourne trying to fire back big right hand. And that slap, Graves, may have waken up Miles Bourne.
No doubt about it. King in all types of trouble right now. I was going to say, this is the same Miles Bourne who took Obafemi, the NXT champion, to the limit not long ago.
And still to come, Jasper Troy, Inamura winner will face
Nice.
for the NXT title at the Great American Bash. Nice counter.
No, I have not, Sharon.
Looking for a kick, got caught. Bourne now, maybe looking for that Olympic slam. High angle drop center of the ring.
Yeah, I'm going to get the Xbox, man. I found it cheaper than the PS5. I'd like to get a PS5, but funds isn't all the way there for the PS5, although I'd like the PS5. So, we're going with the Xbox. I found the Series X for like $200. Let's look it up real fast, Phil.
Drop kick though from Miles Bourne under the jaw. King is rocked. Gators
We're going to look it up real fast.
Dropping Lexus King, center of the ring, and Bourne proves he didn't need the advice.
Yeah, Phil, it is.
Here is your winner, Miles Bourne. What a win for Miles Bourne, who continues to build momentum in NXT, celebrating with his friends of the Florida Gators.
That was about the Florida Gators. I find that hilarious.
Athleticism of Miles Bourne, drop kick right on the money, followed up by something of a zigzag, taking down the star of all television. Big win for Miles Bourne.
And Miles ready to prove that hard work indeed pays off in NXT.
Nats fan, I'm jealous. Dark State.
NXT's been nothing but chaos since Dark State popped out. We got an NXT Superstar as TNA champ. Now we got a Noah wrestler gunning for the NXT title.
Man, Hank and Tank get dropped. Everybody won't put their finger at us. And all I'm saying is everything that go on around here, because Dark State allows it.
Yeah, we see everything. It's our playground, and chaos is our game.
Yeah, so y'all might as well get used to it. Go ahead and get comfortable. Because if we catch y'all lacking, there ain't no saving you, bro. Because we can slide anywhere,
Yes, sir, Phil. That's what it's saying.
place, anytime.
Hey, bro. Matter of fact, I think I know where we finna go next.
All players on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC can play together. Cross progression is also available, but only within the same console family. Yeah, there is crossplay.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
DAL.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
I'm just going to go ahead and put this out here real fast. I have not seen a commercial yet.
Is that even possible? This woman has boundless energy. I suggest yoga, maybe some breath work.
Well, Thea Hale getting ready to take on Lady Reed next. Welcome back to NXT.
And her opponent from Gadsden, Alabama, Lady Reed.
All right, hold up, y'all. Put my phone on the charger.
As Booker fans himself to cool himself down, Graves, how impressed with Reed were you after she stood toe-to-toe with the NXT Women's Champion, JCJ?
Oh, it's a fantastic way to introduce yourself to the NXT universe, as Lady Reed did. The trouble is, she claimed that she was going to be the one to beat Jacy Jayne and was unable to do so. Tonight is of the utmost importance to show the rest of the world who Lady Reed truly is.
Lady's looking to become the biggest, the largest.
I got to ask you guys a question.
Oh, yes.
I'll ask you to elaborate on that, but the bell is about to ring and we're about to get underway between these two. And on the topic of Jane, she faces Jordan Grace, WWE Evolution, for the NXT Women's Championship in Atlanta, July 13th, right after.
Oh, the reason why I haven't seen a commercial yet? This is pre-taped.
Is there a part of you that thinks Thea got the short end of the stick? Remember, she.
This is a pre-taped episode of NXT.
Listen, I understand the frustration of Thea Hale, who right now is just unloading it.
But question for you guys. Have you guys seen Ango's new song that he put out? I gotta ask. He probably didn't tell you guys, but I'm gonna tell you guys.
That's sort of a wake-up call of sorts for someone like Thea Hale.
I think it is because, I mean, right now, Thea Hale, I mean, she's her worst enemy. Right now, she had that natural.
That's right, Nats fan. You're right. I am.
This business get you way right there, the referee.
I am still on the VPN, but
That was a mistake, a big mistake.
Well, she's trying to get over
yeah, Ango put out a song.
Eliminator and trying to counter, but instead got dropped face first by Reed. Reed followed.
Yes.
I see something in Lady Reed. She's got that it factor. She's looking at these big star here, and then he's looking at blowing the boom.
Yeah, he's a very good producer. So he produced that all from scratch. He actually sent it to me, and we kind of went back and forth on, talking about it and whatnot. Dude is very, very talented.
He's just excited right now.
Stop reaching.
Lady's got you feeling some kind of way, Book. I get it.
I
It's
told
all
you
right.
he's fanning himself when we started to think. Graves, how deep is the NXT Women's Division when you truly look at it, all joking aside?
I mean, I don't think I can state it adequately enough. I mean, every time.
Oh yeah, Sharon, it probably won't come out until 8.
It seems like 3 more pop up. It's a great problem to have. It's a deep women's division, and it continues to evolve.
Did he post it on his YouTube community? Hold on, I'm going to look.
And last week, Booker, it was Reed who said.
Now I'm interested. Did he post it on his YouTube community?
I'm sure you agree.
Not only that, Lady Reed, she stepped in right off the.
How did I meet Ango? So we actually worked at AT&T together back in 2019, and we didn't work at the same location, but a buddy of ours. So I'll turn this down a little bit. So funny enough, we had a mutual friend, and that mutual friend just so happened to be my music manager at the time, and we all worked at AT&T together. My manager at the time, my music manager, he had reached out to me and told me about Ango, you know, kind of giving me, you know, the rundown, talking about how he does like YouTube and stuff like that. And, you know, we may have similar interests. And actually, the first thing that Ango and I did, funny enough, had nothing to do with wrestling. And we ended up, we made a very good song together. A very, very good song that ended up doing really well. So that's actually how we met. Yes, I also did work at AT&T. We worked there in 2000. So I wasn't there as long as him. But yeah, no, we worked there together. We just worked at separate locations. Yeah, it's interesting, right? You know, once you find out the lore of how we even became friends in the first place. Oh, no way. Yeah, working with phones, man, it was fun for, you know, what it's worth. I enjoyed it. I was on the sales floor, so I was a salesman out there selling phones, telling people to sign up. Yeah, he did post it on his YouTube community, guys.
Is a smart strategy by Laney, though. Oh,
taking the feet out into the cover.
Found, oh, dang. But yeah, no, we actually put out a song together. I'll play it. I'll play it in a little bit.
Good job by our officiating crew here tonight.
That's it. That's it.
If I can find it. Laney picked up the victory. The only reason why I talk about it is because that. So as I'm not sure if you guys know, but I have another YouTube channel. It's called Just Billy Reacts. All my music is over there, and I also post like reaction content for music. That boy is bouncy.
Yeah, but Tavion, you were so close to beating Javon last week, and selfishly, I'm glad you're still in the group.
Yeah, well, imagine having a face mask on the whole time.
You know, Tavion, what Jasper ended up doing to Javon, wasn't that what you were meant to do to him? And you didn't, and look what happened. You lost, which just proves my point that you still need more time in the NQCC.
Does it, Charlie?
Yes, it does.
Look, I'm not making no excuses, all right? I lost. Cool. But you know what? I want the exact deal you offered Miles. A one-on-one match against you. And if I win, I'm out, dog.
I don't think you want to do that, Tavion. That's going to be 2 losses in a row for you.
No, I mean, I think he does. That is what
Right.
you just said.
Thank you very much, Ren. I can hear you. You're right next to me.
Uh-huh.
Look, Tavion, if you really want that match so bad, fine. But here's the thing.
Oh, really, Sharon?
This conversation we're having, it's not happening again.
That's also fair. It's a good deal.
There we go. Such a fire entrance. So fire. Sol Ruka and Zarya.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
First, the team of Zarya and the NXT Women's North American
Oh, their little
Champion,
template for their entrance is fire.
Well, we can call it any way we want to. This duo took matters into their own hands.
All this is playing. I want to play Ango's new song real fast. Oh, interesting. That production is crazy.
Mine.
All right. We back though. We locked in. Tatum is with Izzy Dame.
and their opponents, the team of Tatum Paxton and the Cullens, Izzy Dame.
Look, I'm not one for conspiracies, but all signs are pointing to the Culling taking out the NXT Tag Team Champions, Hank and Tank, last week. But we also saw Tatum Paxley get carried away by Zaruka last weekend to try and help Tatum Paxley. So, Graves, I toss it to you. Who do you think is more trustworthy? Izzy Dame or Sol Ruka and
I
Zarya?
don't know if trustworthy is the word that I would use, but let's talk about the culling. Let's be honest. They prey on the weak and the broken. That's where Tatum Paxley is. That's where she belongs. And while
True.
we're at it, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I trust anything about Zarya. To me, she's just riding the coattails of Sol Ruka. And for some reason, she's trying to convince Sol that they're best friends. But trust me, mark my words. Somewhere down the line, we're going to be talking about how did we see this coming? Zarya is going to stick it to Sol Ruka.
You ever have a conversation with Zarya?
Nope.
Well, where are you jumping to conclude? Whoa, wait a minute. Zarya and Sol and Izzy coming in, sticking up for her, well, I guess her friend, however you want to call it, but there's some of that.
Oh, that was sick. I love Sol Ruka, dude.
From Zaruka.
I never said they weren't an effective team. I just said you couldn't trust her.
Well, they got a very strong bond, and stronger, don't you think, though, since Sol's win over for the women's North American title, or do you think it's because Zarya?
So I've told the story a little bit, Chester, but he did the wrestling content. I actually took on this world of doing music content. Now, the problem with like reaction videos and stuff like that is labels get involved, so you're dealing with you're not necessarily, you're doing it more for fun rather than you're doing it as a job. I do this obviously because I want to make a living off of it, and I want to eventually be one of the biggest wrestling content creators in the world. I'll be honest. Obviously, that goal, it's feasible. You know what I mean? Now, the thing with music is that it's so tough because of the labels and how they will just take every dime from you. And technically, what I do falls under the Fair Use Act. And labels will still try to copyright strike you, copyright claim you, whatever the case is, and they'll take every dollar that you make from this. So I've told this story before, but this channel that you guys are currently watching me on actually was my music channel for a very long time. Up until, what was it, end of 2024? And then just ultimately one day I was sitting in an Arby's parking lot. I called Ango, funny enough, and I told him, I said, would I be crazy for switching my content style to pro wrestling? And, ultimately he was like, no, I think it's a great idea, And for me, I just didn't want to take what from what he was doing, but he was just so kind and, so cool about it that, he put me on his channel. And keep in mind, we had numerous conversations about pro wrestling. It's something that we always did, even just as friends. But ultimately, he puts me on his channel, and, he is half the reason. If I'll say a solid 75%. He doesn't often let me give him those flowers because he likes to tell me, like, hey, man, like, you're doing the work. You're the one who's putting it in. You know, I'm just there to support. 75% of this goes to him and just him believing in me. I think Duncan Robinson is great, especially if Malik Beasley is going to be gone. Put another shooter around Cade Cunningham.
This game is all about. Booker, can you help me out?
I mean, you put that great. I mean, that was a great soliloquy that you just put out right there.
Can you spell soliloquy?
Can you spell soliloquy?
Graves is good. Graves could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
Ketchup popsicle.
And now, big right hand from Soul, firing right back out.
Which I should let you guys know that me and Ango are going to be back going live here soon. I just wanted to put that out there. We just talked yesterday. Yes, and then through Ango, I met Phil, who is now a very good friend of mine and somebody that I'd consider close. I'm able to talk to Phil. You know, me and Phil, we chit-chat all the time. Oh, here we go. We got a $5 super chat from Adam Myron. He says, hey, Billy, I want to ask, can NXT's Dark State find a better opponent like them called, like, Light State? A new NXT group fighting Dark State. What do I think? I mean, I guess, and if you wanted to, you could technically have the culling be that. If you know, obviously, if you wanted to do something later on, I guess the culling would kind of fit that mold a little bit. They become the light or whatever. I don't know. If you wanted to do two, like, different styles, but the same style at the same time, you could use the culling and maybe add 2 more people to the culling and then have them go up against Dark State. Very simple. Adam, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. I very much appreciate it. You are awesome, brother. You are awesome, man. Every time Adam is in this chat, he never just kicks it. He just always drops the super chat. So I want to say a big thank you to Adam, man. And if you ever just want to talk and hang out with us, man, you are more than welcome to. We love hearing from you, man.
Booker, what do you think the rest of the culling thinks of Tatum?
I think they're thinking she's the right person for the job. Tatum Paxley could be the newest member of the culling, especially, like I say, we get a victory tonight. Everything's lovely, man.
Man.
Insurance policy on the outside. Zarya able to get out of the way for a moment, trying to showcase that power. Nice counter by Tatum, and Tatum.
Nice drop kick.
Wow. And think about what the addition of Tatum Paxley could mean for the culling. We see them grow stronger. They're switching pieces in and out to maximize their effectiveness. Look at this. This is tremendous teamwork.
Beautiful
from
teamwork.
Izzy and Tatum.
Diabolical. So you agree with Booker said that the culling has only gotten stronger.
Adam, I'm going to set that up eventually, so maybe we can make that happen. I'll be honest, bro. We should make that happen.
And you can unite them, and you can use the things that broke them to strengthen them. You are creating a very, very dangerous group of.
So, fun fact, the show is only an hour and 19 minutes long. So we only got 32 minutes left.
Your point. That's all it takes. Putting Tatum's heart back together. Well, that's what I was trying to get.
It was symbolic. Oh, it was symbolic.
Yeah, that was symbolic too.
It'd be like if I bought you a tube of your favorite honey because we didn't have a great show. Look at Tatum Paxley.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Adam, thank you, man.
Hook of the leg, will it be enough? And a near fall.
Beautiful summer.
Adam, if you want to become a member of the channel, man, it's in the link in the description of this video. Become a member, man, and join the texting service if you want to, you know, just kind of have that conversation. You just want to talk, man, talk pro wrestling. Feel free. It's at the top of the description. Thank you, Pee-wee. I appreciate it, man.
Think of the value inside the mind of Sean Spears. This is a man who's been there, done that, around the world, tasted the success, sulked in failure, hook of the leg.
Off the instigurd.
Spears is a wealth of knowledge, and when you take these people, again, who, for all intents and purposes, are in a dark spot in their life,
Yep.
Spears has figured out how to, maybe manipulate is the right word, but build them back up.
You know what I call him, right? the GPS. Just put in the information. Just log
The
in.
GPS is crazy.
And he will get you there. Yes, baby. Oh, yes. Coordinates. That's right. That's right.
Who the hell uses a GPS? You use maps now these days.
I got
you got a
GPS.
TomTom in your car?
I got Waze. Yes.
Well, right now, Tatum Paxley finding ways to continue this matchup and for the culling. A tag was made. Izzy Dame back in, and this tandem. Oh!
Whoa.
Sorry, I got the knees up just in time.
Tag, and in comes
Crazy
the
tag.
North American champion, who's finding her own ways to turn the tables in this
Yes,
matchup.
indeed. In the nick of time, too, because Zaria was feeling it.
A little Home Alone action right here. Taken down, running right back around.
Nice.
Right to the face, in control. Izzy running it. Oh. Tag was made. That's a unique tag for Zaria, who was just able to get out of the matchup. But nonetheless, working like a well-oiled machine.
Ruka just needed a solid base to launch that attack. Zaria now has Izzy scooped up.
Oh, double up tag team action right here. Going for the big. This could be the coup d'etat.
Nice.
With a little extra twist. Into the cover goes Zaria, who is legal for her team, and running up the back, breaking it up, was Tatum. This is a new side of Paxley we've never seen before, and I hate to admit it.
Oh my God, that boy John is here. What up, boy?
It's just about holding that talent and bringing it out right now. Zaria going for picture. Oh, no.
John just texted me for everybody who's wondering.
If you're looking for Tatum, there's no Tatum.
Where the hell is she?
What do you mean, where the hell is she? You just saw her get dropped a second ago. As Ruka, she is legal. Up over, lands on her feet. And, unique.
Nice.
Offense right to the spine. Whoa!
Oh!
Zaria just speared Soul. That's not what Zaria's intentions were.
Are you sure about that?
Tatum has just shown her true colors. Who she sided with.
She's crazy like a fox, Vic. That's what this is.
She's crazy. She's conniving.
She's not crazy. She's crazy like a fox.
Baby.
And she could be part of the culling sit-down style. And Izzy just pinned the women's North
Dang.
American champion.
Shit.
And Izzy Dame.
Oh, Tatum getting played.
Take a look at this. A sight to behold for sure. Tatum Paxley shoving Izzy Dame out of Zaria's path. Zaria takes out Ruka. And as Zaria tried to reconcile what just happened,
We'll see.
Paxley takes care of business on the outside. Izzy Dame with a sky-high power bomb on the inside. Nothing will bond a new team faster than a big-time win.
Facts.
Ruka looking up in heartbreak with the warm embrace of Izzy and
Woo, woo,
Tatum
woo.
and the culling.
Guys, I do have a super goal chat or super goal, super chat goal.
I would tell you Ethan is like
if you guys want to
the
help.
last person that you should align yourself with, but anyways.
Great advice.
What I was going to say is I would love if we could have a civil conversation.
Ain't nothing civil about this. This is gonna be man to man. And I damn sure don't need the peanut gallery here. I want my rematch.
Okay, first of all, a smidge of respect for the Vanity Project. Also, these boys are literally only here to help you. Just in case you step out of line and I have to send you back to the hospital, they're here to protect you. Now, as far as this rematch goes, Ricky, please keep up with the times. Illegal Ethan Page is the North American champion, the greatest North American to hold it. And going forward, I will be dictating every single thing about this championship on my terms.
Oh, wow, your terms, huh? Just like every championship that you've earned here.
Hondos.
Hondos.
Yeah, Hondos. Now, I am a fighting champion and in a fantastic mood, so I'm going to give you an opportunity. You can earn a shot at this championship if and only if you survive the Vanity Project Gauntlet.
Wow.
Gauntlet. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Ethan, you can't.
You okay?
You can't do. Sorry, Ethan, you can't do that. Sorry.
with these guys, man.
Oh, he was making fun of the throat problem.
I ain't playing this little game of yours, because in fact, when I beat the gauntlet, I get to dictate the stipulation for my rematch.
I love that.
Okay, let's not ourselves here. I
No,
don't think that's...
sorry, champ. That is a done deal. Next week it'll be Ricky Saints versus the Vanity Project in the Vanity Project Gauntlet match.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Got the Vanity Project Gauntlet.
I'm not worried. You're gonna crush this. I want you in this spot, boys. After reflecting on last week, Uriah, you made me realize that it might be time for this old dog.
John, we're sending all the help.
So, I want to apologize. Tough love is the only way that I know. But if it wasn't for you two, I would have never reopened Chase University. Hell, when I heard Kel call out for me the day that I emptied out my classroom, in my darkest of days, I felt a glimmer of hope. And I don't want to lose sight of that. So, Kel, next week, I got you a singles match.
Hey! Heck yeah.
And while I know my methods aren't for everyone, I do want to be better. If you boys will allow it.
Mr. Chase, thank you. Apology accepted. Come on, bring it in.
Huh?
Bring it in. Yep.
Wow.
Hey, Mr. Chase, it's never too late to grow. It's breaking those toxic patterns, you know what I mean?
Breaking those toxic patterns, you
Ryan,
feel
I'll
me?
be out there with you. Just promise that you'll listen to me and that you'll use what you've learned over the past few weeks to show them that you are... Can I say it? Is that toxic?
I mean, 100% you can say it. Just with, you know, not at.
Okay. And show them that you are Chase Utah!
Oh, yes!
Yeah!
You know, guys, I can only hope that Kale and Uriah finally smarten up and break free from Chase U because it's a sinking ship. It's a giant anchor.
I'd ask Booker, but I already know what his answer would be. But right now we understand that Kelly Kincaid is standing by with TNA wrestlers Joe Hendry and Mike Santana.
Uh-oh.
Joe Hendry, we started the night off with a bang. You scored a victory over Wesley with surprise help from one of your opponents at Slammiversary. You, Mike Santana.
Mike, I appreciate you coming out and helping to take care of High Rise, but...
Check it. You and I are throwing hands in 2.5 weeks at Slammiversary. But the reality is that we're united when it comes to defending TNA against guys like Trick and High Rise.
Well, from the desk of our GM Ava, you two will be teaming up next week to take on High Rise.
Well, look, Kelly, I don't think I'm going to get the invite to the Santana barbecue anytime soon. But you know what? That doesn't matter. We're completely different people, but we do have one thing in common, and that's a quest to bring back the TNA World Championship back to TNA.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I believe, don't get too excited, that Joe's a cornball, he reps TNA to the max. But let me make something real clear to you, Joe.
Called him a
I'm gonna be the
cornball.
one that's bringing the TNA World title back home where it belongs. So get ready for Slammiversary.
Yeah, Mike needs to win.
Is fit for one man, and you're looking at him.
Either way, Slammiversary is right around the corner. But first, the Great American Bash, which will play host to the contract signing for the TNA World
Okay,
Championship.
all right.
These two men and Trick Williams. Back to you, Vic.
That should be fun.
You got this. I believe in you. You're gonna be the one to beat Obafemi. You're gonna dethrone the ruler at the Great American Bash. I got it. For both of us. All right, let's go, brother. I got this.
Yo!
Good luck, man. I believe in you. You can do it.
Well, we are settled in for what is going to be a fight.
A real fight.
Is the NXT Championship #1 contenders
My bad, y'all.
match. Introducing first, weighing in at 340 pounds, he is the winner of Season 1 of LFG, Jasper Troy.
My bad.
Troy takes on Inamura with an NXT title match at the Great American Bash on the line next.
All right.
Incredible victory tonight, ladies. Tatum, you are starting to look like one of the family out there.
Really?
I saw the chemistry developing. It was good to see.
It was good to see.
Congrats on your win tonight. You guys are clicking pretty fast as a tag team. It's easy to do when you know a friend has your back, and I love that for you. Izzy, I came here to tell you that because you pinned Sol tonight, you will face her for the Women's North American title at the Great American Bash.
Yes.
Izzy, that is incredible!
It is incredible.
It's about damn time. Tatum, I couldn't have done this without you.
I'm telling you, it was dead. There they are. Come on. We get jumped from behind last week, and the only evidence is a black steel chair.
Yeah, so why the ones that you tools can't do
I know my new friend would never do something like that.
Since
You're so big and bad. Why don't you put those titles on the line next week?
How convenient.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
We did it first. We're damn sure gonna hit last.
All right, listen. If you guys are fine with that, you put the titles on the line next week.
Okay.
Yeah, Chester, they are. They're moving very slow, if you want me to be honest.
For our general manager.
All right, hold up, y'all.
His opponent, weight 242 pounds, Yoshiki Inamura.
Corey, are you ready for this? Some human demolition.
You know, it's summertime, man. This is where people are just kind of living their lives. You know, WWE knows they don't have to try as hard yet. They normally start picking up around Survivor Series, you know, kind of after SummerSlam.
Unfortunately for Yoshiki, Jasper Troy believes he has unfinished business as well. This one's too close to call.
Look at the eyes on Jasper Troy.
You know what he's thinking?
What's he thinking,
This is the biggest meal I'm about to eat. That's what he's thinking.
Well, you know, we've heard from his coach on LFG, obviously.
Am I way ahead of everybody?
Your thoughts? How scary truly can Troy become?
So I have no commercials, and the show was taped. So that's probably why.
Terrifying athleticism cover for a man of his size. And Booker, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm out of line by saying Jasper Troy sort of reminds me of someone you're familiar with from your TNA days, the Monster Abyss. But sort of a modern era, faster, maybe even a little bit bigger.
Look at this guy, Jasper Troy. He's 6'5".
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
And that's down from
the show was taped.
This dude is serious,
Troy into another cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
So they had the show out already on Netflix.
I mean, just think about what Jasper Troy did to Obafemi in their first meeting. What he could do to Obafemi at the Great American Bash. I mean, it's downright scary. And Booker, are you still even questioning Inamura's thought process after the last several weeks?
Damn right. I'm wondering what the hell is he thinking getting in the ring with this monster Jasper Troy. And let me tell you right now, Jasper, it's about business. It's about putting food on the table.
Yeah.
This dude, very dangerous.
It's about honor for Yoshiki Inamura, who wants to go back someday to Japan with a story to be proud of, with a list of accolades a mile long. And trust me, Booker, you know Inamura has a sumo background. Yoshiki's no stranger to mixing it up with some heavy hitters.
Yeah, how much? I only got 17 minutes left in the show.
That's what this is about.
And it was Inamura who went back to Japan only to realize the things he missed, as he right now is taking it to Troy. Big elbow to the chest, into the cover to get to the Great American Bash and a kick out. He missed his tag team partner. He missed this brand. He missed the passion of the fans. He wants to pay them back by becoming the NXT champion in Atlanta.
Listen, Yoshiki Inamura able to settle in now, strategize a little bit better after weathering the early storm of Jasper Troy.
And speaking of the NXT champion, there you see Obafemi
Watching.
looking on. He will face one of these two men in Atlanta at the Great American Bash. And he's going to have to be ready for two absolute powerhouses as Inamura in control.
We saw several weeks ago Obafemi just barely getting past Jasper Troy. Oba has yet to mix it up properly. With
Still got an hour left.
and Inamura right now,
Them commercials, man.
side headlock just trying to wear down Jasper Troy. And
That's kind of the crappy part about when shows are taped. Like
Inamura plays in. He can wear
I'm getting it while, like, no commercials, how they ran it on
I had
Netflix.
the honor of being invited to a dojo many years back in Japan, and you want to talk about some intense, powerful training. These guys, I mean, some of them are strong enough to flip cars, and that's no
Well, I'm gonna
exaggeration.
tell you right now, Inamura is just hanging on for dear life right now, trying to buy some time. That's the way I see it. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Gravy.
Graves is this what you were
Just
just
watch and
alluding
learn,
to.
my friend.
Jasper might have a second thoughts. Yeah, and there goes Inamura.
There we
Inamura
go.
coming back in. Oh, no! Big
This is-
sidewalk
This
slam.
is America. We're in Japan.
Into the
This
cover
ain't
under
no
the
super
leg.
match.
Well, it's all about the American
Yeah, man. I mean, Phil, it's getting so bad that they're running out of people.
to achieve that dream, becoming the NXT champion.
Well, listen, they got monsters in Japan too, Booker. Think about it, Godzilla.
I think the best option, they'll probably have Ricky win it, maybe. I don't know.
Who is headed to Atlanta? Who's going to face Obafemi?
Like, here we go.
Got all of it.
You're at the tag match with the ladies. That makes sense.
Shares his warrior spirit. And these two
Well, I'm technically a half hour ahead of everybody.
This is incredible physicality on both sides. Here comes Troy. Big splash.
sending a message.
You ain't got to worry about this dude right here, monster. You ain't got to worry about him pulling the trigger. Oh, yes, man.
Third time, will it be the charm? Looking for a 3 and a kick out. Not quite yet. Inamura still with some fight left. Booker, is Troy the first man you've seen put doubt in the mind of Obafemi?
Yeah, I mean, because he stands, 6'5", he goes toe-to-toe with a man like Obafemi. Oba has to know that he's beatable. He's beatable. He's been there before. And this man, Jasper Troy, can stop him at the gate.
Jasper Troy told the universe the day he signed his contract into the cover, another hook of the leg, and he would make an impact in Grave. This man has not lied.
No doubt about it. Jasper Troy called his shot, and he's delivered everything just short of becoming NXT champion. And as we've been talking about through the duration of this match, Troy pushed the ruler to his limit. We thought on multiple occasions we were going to have a new kingpin in NXT named Jasper Troy.
And if you even go back to last week, he dropped Inamura. He got back in the face of Obafemi and said, "We are not done." Is now Jasper Troy maybe looking for an abdominal stretch of sorts. Inamura doing a nice job of trying to counter. Round and round they go. Inamura finally breaks the
Throwing Jasper.
Gets a little bit of separation.
Great action right there from Inamura just to keep his feet moving.
And listen, I'm going to be honest, maybe I overestimated Inamura because Inamura is looking like he's in a world of
Yeah,
trouble
Phil,
right
it's
now.
going to be a tough decision here.
A few moments to recompose himself.
I don't necessarily think you're wrong, Graves, but I think that also just goes to the power that Jasper Troy possesses.
I agree with that, but wait a minute, maybe I am wrong. Here comes Inamura teeing off on the big man.
There is that warrior spirit. One more shot, but Jasper Troy rising up like someone out of a horror movie, coming right back in, and this is where that demolition derby's starting to come out. Whoa, bam! Big boss man slam into the cover, and Inamura. Jasper Troy was so close. Take another look at just how close.
Around we go, nearly put through the
Little fall away slam.
boss man slam. That would have gone black hole. Either way, almost the end of Yoshiki Inamura.
Inamura take that on instinct right there, but the big man's gonna follow up.
Oh, another splash didn't work out. Inamura with the knees up. Inamura now.
Here we go. The sumo style strikes.
Graves, as you would say, target has been acquired, and unleashing fury is Inamura. Oh, little extra, and Inamura right now showing even another page in his own playbook, showing another layer, if you will.
You gotta be kidding me. He can't do it. No way.
Big slam by Inamura.
Slam from Inamura. It's all about becoming the #1 contender to the NXT championship.
go. Inamura again overpowering Jasper Troy.
Baker, you gotta start believing, man.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Inamura right now.
Here we go. Is Inamura gonna do it?
We've seen this before in the past.
What in the world? Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Oh, snap. Yo. Really?
NXT Championship, Yoshiki.
Well, that sucks for Jasper Troy. Love it for Inamura.
Is headed to the Great American Bash. We weren't certain that Inamura had what it took to knock off the
You know, it just feels like obviously Oba's gonna retain.
Yoshiki Inamura has earned the right to step up and challenge the ruler. Because it is now official.
Oh, watch out behind you.
Inamura is headed to Atlanta to face that man, Oba Femi.
All right.
NXT Championship is going down Saturday afternoon, July the 12th at the Great American Bash.
Oh, Jasper Troy. Oh, Javon Evans. Oh.
Javon Evans just bounced Jasper Troy.
Oh, that's a lot going on right there. That's a cool camera shot, though. I like that.
The NXT Championship at the Great American Bash.
All right.
And on the topic of Atlanta, ahead of her
Jordan Grace.
title match at Evolution, we will hear from the #1 contender herself, Jordan Grace, next on NXT.
All right.
Well, next week, Gold will be on the line as Hank and Tank defend their titles.
Can I yeet for a Jey Uso edit? Yeet.
Advance of the Culling NXT Tag Team Championships on the line live next week right here on NXT.
And the former North American champion, Ricky Saints, certainly has his hands full as all ego Ethan Page continues to try to make Saints' life hell. Ricky Saints battles the Vanity Project in a gauntlet match.
Not to be outdone, an unlikely combo of sorts will team as TNA wrestlers Joe Hendry and Mike Santana will meet the High Rise. There will be high stakes next week live on NXT.
And Tavion Heights, with talent blessed by the gods, will go one-on-one with Charlie Dempsey. But if Tavion Heights is victorious,
I think so
he
too,
follows in
Chester.
the footsteps of Miles Bourne and leaves no quarter catch crew.
It's not over until I win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship, Jordan Grace.
And guys, are we looking at the next face of the NXT Women's Division?
Well, if you ask Jordan Grace, the answer is absolutely. Grace knows what it feels like to carry a women's division on her back prior to arriving in NXT. But all that matters is what happens in Atlanta at Evolution.
I wanted to come out here tonight and be completely honest. Getting to this point is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. But last week reminded me of something. It reminded me that I thrive under pressure.
Hi.
And the bigger the battle, the bigger the win. So now I'm about to walk into Evolution, a historic premium live event, not just for WWE, but for women's wrestling.
Right.
And this time, I'm not watching from the sidelines. I'm a part of it. I'm going to make history alongside the best women's wrestlers in the world. But for the sake of complete honesty, I have to be something that I'm honestly terrified of being. And that's vulnerable. Because I've been thinking a lot lately, asking myself, am I actually good enough to be here?
Yeah, for sure.
Do I really belong in the WWE? And a lot of you know my journey. You know that I didn't grow up saying that I was born to be a WWE superstar.
Yeah, we hip.
But I did everything I had to do in order to get here.
Right.
I became someone that they
She should.
couldn't ignore. So at Evolution, I'm gonna beat JC Jane and remind myself of exactly who I am.
Oh yeah.
Because I may not have been born for this.
Yeah, you think JC's walking out of Evolution with that title? You're crazy.
All right, Jordan. Are you done with this incredibly pitiful sob story of yours yet? But I mean, congratulations on making it the absolute highlight of your entire career. And I know, I'm fully aware that you can bench press more than me, but you can't carry. In fact, you'll never carry this division the way I will. But by all means, continue flexing your muscles and hoping that one day a championship will just magically fall into your arms. But I can promise you, it won't be my NXT Women's Championship, and it damn sure won't be at Evolution. Because everyone wants to keep saying I'm the most beatable champion in history. But unfortunately for all of you and all you idiots, I'm at the top of my game. Yeah, you can all keep crying about it. Keep crying about it while I keep winning. And while I'm on this subject, it reminds me...
This is fair.
You and Blake Monroe, you seem to be cut from the same cloth. You think you can just walk up in here and everyone's gonna bow down at your feet. But luckily for you, Fatal Influence will always be here to remind you exactly where you stand. Quick reality check, honey. At Evolution,
All right,
I'm
JC,
gonna
why don't you just do everyone here a favor and shut up? You shocked
Jordan, the big dog.
the world when you won the NXT Women's Championship. But I'm not gonna surprise anybody when I beat you. At Evolution, I'm gonna become the NXT Women's.
Oh!
Jane heard enough. Jordan Gray's looking to stand her ground.
Jasmine Nick's doing the right thing, getting the hell out of Dodge. Certainly a numbers advantage now for Fatal Influence against the #1 contender for JC Jane's Women's Championship.
Alan Henley and JC Jane delivering a message.
Blake Monroe!
She's here!
Blake Monroe, the glamorous one.
Hey, yo, Blake Monroe is here.
Acted the same way 2 weeks ago here on NXT.
Nice. Oh, Jordan with the big spine buster.
Right now.
All right.
But for Jordan Grace, all the pressure is on her
Yep.
back when she faces JC Jane for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, here's Ava.
All right, clearly there's a lot. Yes. All right. JC, calm down and listen to to say.
I'm waiting.
To say is, look, clearly you want something done about Jordan and Blake, and luckily for you, yours truly is already 2 steps ahead. Thank God. So, at the Great American Bash, it will be Fallon Henley and JC Jane against the team of Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
Okay. Seeing Blake Monroe's in-ring debut.
Just made by our general manager. All right, run it back.
Oh, they're just going to fight this out.
Has a fatal blow just been delivered to the confidence of Fatal Influence? We will find out at the Great American Bash.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was a whole, what was that? 9:20. 40 minutes is essentially what the plan was. Well, that's the end, folks. Oh, that's fire, David. That is fire. But all right, y'all. That's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and jump off this stream. And I will see you guys on Monday next week. Yeah, because I'm taking Friday for your 4th of July. Other than that, I'm going to hit y'all later.